Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews. And remember when I said I was going to review one of these guys every other day until I finished them? And then I didn't touch them again for 5 months? Me neither. So anyway, today we are going to be reviewing Skipjack and Rampage. And the reason why I'm doing them at the same time is because they're the exact same figure with different paint. And yeah, they're both good. I really like them. Again, I really like the Michael Bay Devastator figures or just Constructicons, I should say, as, toys, because they're so unique and really weird, and I really like it in toy form. So, yeah, most of the time I'm going to be doing Skipjack just because he's newer, and so he has, like, tighter joints and stuff like that. Because I had Rampage for much longer before eventually getting Skipjack as part of a multi-pack to get all the Constructicons. And so he's just here. I was thinking about doing a joke where I was going to take whichever video and then release it twice, just color corrected, like really obviously, to make Skipjack red, and then obviously like replace his name with Rampage. But then I thought about the editing that I would have to do, and I felt like not doing that. So yeah, laugh at my theoretical joke and then move on because I'm not doing it. So yeah, so here they are. We got Skipjack here. Going on down. There's the front, there's the back, there are the sides. Here is Rampage. Going on down. And yeah, I like both of them. And so, now let's talk about articulation, because, yeah. And unlike the previous couple of combiners I've released, I will be showing the combined mode in this video because, well, if you get them separately, they have the stuff. They have the... They show the combined mode. And so I didn't have to skip out on not doing that. Plus, I just have them all already. So I will go from vehicle mode to... from robot mode to vehicle mode to combined mode. And Skipjack will stay in robot mode because I'm not going to show you the transformation every time, and I don't feel like editing. So, yeah, if you wanted to see him in that, just put on some red goggles and you'll get the picture. Anyway, so now let's talk about articulation, because since it's a Bayverse Constructicon, it's weird. So, head is on a... You got a hinge here, and then there's a ball joint here, and then you have an up and down there, so you can get all kinds of really, really interesting poses with that. Then you got arms, which can go in and out. Got up that far. Then you can do a full 360. Then you have a bicep swivel. Then you have the weird part where at this finger you got basically a full 360. This finger you got full 360. You got this far with that bend and this far that way and that way. And then this one you got, well, if you remove the gun, you got that. And then you can also move it in and out here. And then due to to transformation for combined mode, you can also move that out like so. But yeah, so how much of that was on screen? I'm not sure. Dang it. Well, we're gonna hope for the best. Anyway, moving on down to the legs. You can straighten that out that far. So you got forward that far. You can bend it that far in, And then you can also do a full 360 with that. And then, oh, this base is a separate piece. So you can move this in and out. And so if you use all the hinges correctly and all the interesting stuff with the neck, you can get some really unique poses. Oh, also these are on hinges. So you got a hinge here, and a hinge here. So you can curl them up. You can't make it look supernatural, but like enough to do some interesting stuff. So you can put them in some weird poses that actually are pretty cool. But again, pretty much all the pose you need is just in regular standing. Like, and it's just awesome. But yeah. So now let's get to size comparisons. So make sure he's standing up. I'd say this is, oh, how'd that get folded in? I'd say this is his, I guess, closest to standard stance. You can extend him, which gives him more height. Or you can, there we go. And so bringing these guys to the side. Here he is with, well, since I have him here he is with Mixmaster. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to show all these guys at the same time, just because it's weird. Anyway, here he is with my previous review, Silverbolt. And then here he is with the prime unit of measurement. And here he is with Batman. Well, here they are. And so, yeah, now let's get to transformation. So, first, just straighten everything out. That's the easiest way to start. Just straighten, 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 straighten. And once you have everything reasonably straightened out, like so, I mean, honestly, you could straighten more. First, remove the guns and plug them in there, like so. Then, take the hands, collapse them up like that. Take the treads, bring them out. Take this piece, extend it. Just, actually, you don't have to do it that far. You only have to bring it up to the slot. See, there's two tabs. You got this one, and then you have up one more. And so that's when it transforms. The wheels can move and roll because of that. So then you can take this finger, I think it's a finger, and rotate that all the way around. And then you can take this and rotate this all the way around, plug that in, and tab that in, and then take this one and bend it down like so. Then you can bring all this up, straighten that out about that much, bring this down, and that's all you can do for now. Oh, well, fold that up. And then that's all you can do for now. Now, the other side is the exact same, so I'm just going to speed through it a little bit. Just wha-cha. And there we go. Now, take, well, the standing bit, take this, fold that up, and I guess you could call that parts forming, but it's also just a stand, so, because otherwise he can't stand on his drill. Fold that up, open up these two flaps, bring all of this up like so, bring the head down, just push it down like that, then bring these in, and there's a tab right there that will connect to, and then line up the finger and tab that in like so, and then bring this piece down and lift this up, and there you go. And now do the same thing on the other side. Again, I'll speed through it just because I can. Ta-da, ta-doo, ta-doo, and there you go. Now, once you have all of this, you can take this piece, bring that in, tab, tab, cover that up, then bring that up and in, and assuming these are in the right position and didn't get bumped down. There we go. You can take this, and now it can roll, and you are done. And yeah, that's a pretty fun mode. And yep, put on your ruby glasses so you can see how he looks as Rampage, because Rampage is right here. I'm not going to take the time to transform him again. But I mean, you can... There we go. Use your imagination. Looks completely the same. And, yeah. So now let's do combine mode. And it's pretty cool. So, first, just come down and basically undo the last tabbing in bits. Remove that for now. Bring that out. Bring these up. Bring all this out. And there we go. Now you got some stuff that you can work with. I'll actually bring it all out. So, here you are. And what you do is lift these all the way up. Straighten that out, like so. Straighten the finger out, or fingers, I don't know what to call these. Bring that out. Rotate that at halfway, or whenever you feel like that isn't at the end. Bring this out, which again, I guess could be used as a bit of articulation. Rotate that around, and then bring that down, and then finish rotating that the rest of the way. And it's a little bit hard to dab in, but just kind of force it, and it'll lock in. Then take the wheel, collapse that if you hadn't already, or if it didn't do it for you. Then you are done with that side. Same thing on this side. Lift this up. Lift this up, lift that out, rotato, flip, and if you don't have it brought up, it won't flip around, so you have to have that brought up, and then collapse, there we go, and then collapse all of this, just tab the wheels in, got all that, and then you can bring this in again, like so, and there's a slot and a tab right there that will go in. Take that head, bring that down, flip these around, peg that in, and if you want to store it this way, it doesn't really tell you to, but you can still do it. You can put that there, and then peg those in. Then take this, close the flaps up, collapse that down, and then straighten that out. And what I like to do personally is you can take the guns and just straighten this out and put those here. And while you don't have to, I think it looks a little cool, so I do that. And then you can collapse that back down. And there you have the foot mode. Oh, yeah, take that, push that up. And there you have the foot mode. And it is pretty dang cool. I think it is a really cool looking foot. And as far as articulation, you do have an ankle pivot there. And yeah, again, imagination. It's a beautiful thing. There you go. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And yeah, that's about it. Good figure, by the way. I think I forgot to say that. I really like these guys. And yeah, so that's about it. Bye. Boom.